Okay, guys, the husband of Natasha Akpoti, Emmanuel Akpoti, recently opened up on the allegation his wife made against Akpabio, that Akpabio sexually harassed her. Now, he has intervened in the ongoing dispute between Senator Godswill Akpabio and his wife. And this disagreement, we all know, began over sitting arrangement, which has suddenly escalated into a major controversy following Natasha's allegation against Godswill Akpabio, currently suspended and referred to the Senate's Ethics Committee. Natasha, who represents Kogi Central in the Senate, alleged that Akpabio blocked her motions from being heard on the floor of the Senate because she rejected his advances. And in response, Akpabio's wife, Unaoma, defended her husband, describing him as a disciplined man, saying that her husband can never do such a thing, suggesting a legal action to be taken against Natasha. And she also requested for the sum of 250 billion naira as damages. Unaoma filed 2 lawsuits against Natasha at the Federal Capital Territory High Court over alleged defamation and violation of fundamental human rights. The legal action followed Natasha Akpoti's recent claims that her Senate duties were not fully performed due to the fact that she rejected sexual advances from Godswill Akpabio. So Natasha Akpoti's husband reacted that, look at what's happening. In a statement, he revealed that his wife had confided in him about Akpabio's alleged advances. He stated that he personally confronted Akpabio, asked him to stop harassing his wife, Natasha. However, despite Akpabio's assurance that he would respect his wife, Uduaghan claimed that this issue had continued, that he personally met with the Senate president and respectfully begged him, urged him to please extend the courtesy of his respect towards him and to his wife, that his wife also deserves his respect, while also honoring the friendship between them. And they had an understanding, they had an agreement that he's not going to disrespect his wife. And Akpabio's Natasha's husband, Emmanuel Uduaghan, also talked about his unwavering faith in his wife's loyalty and how she is fully committed in their marriage, that he's not willing to trade her for anything in this life. So, my country people, this dispute between Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan and the Senate President Godswill Akpabio has its roots in the series of disagreements within the Senate, particularly over legislative motions and controversial remarks. And the Senate recently made a declaration that they are not going to probe the allegations of sexual harassment against Natasha Akpoti by Senator Godswill Akpabio because it has no formal petition against it. And to top it all, in a recent viral video, we saw some Akwa Ibom women. They were protesting against Senator Natasha Akpoti. They were telling Natasha to leave their husband alone, to leave Akpabio alone, to leave their son alone, that she is lying against Godswill Akpabio. These were women, mothers, protesting. They were carrying placards protesting against Senator Natasha, urging her to go apologize for what she has said against Akpabio. And so far, ever since this controversy started, Akpabio hasn't defended himself. Women were protesting. His village women were protesting. The Akwa Ibom people were protesting. His wife also took this case, personally. She took this case and even dragged Natasha to court. And now Natasha's husband is saying, look at We've had an understanding with Gospel Akpabio regarding this issue, and he vowed not to disrespect my wife. But look at what's happening now. So my country people, make una come shook mouth for this matter. This is a very weighty allegation that Natasha has laid against Gospel Akpabio, but the Senate are not willing to investigate it because, according to them, Natasha has not petitioned this. She has not filed a petition against it. Some persons are saying Natasha is lying, while other persons are saying, she is not lying. The Akwa women that were protesting even vowed to release spiritual cane on Natasha. They were vowing to release spiritual koboko because of what she said against Gospel Akpabio. And if you watch that video, you see that most of those women that were protesting, some of them looked like people that did not really know what they were protesting of. They were just carrying palcards and they were saying, Natasha, leave Akpabio alone. They were singing all kinds of songs. But I ask, had it been this issue has probably escalated more than this, and eventually the truth comes out, many people that are opposing Natasha now will say, why didn't Natasha come out to say the truth? Why didn't she open up to speak the truth on what she was facing? Now that Natasha has come out to say, look at what I'm facing, people are saying it's a lie, it's not true. Then if they are saying it's a lie, they should conduct an investigation. The Senate are refusing to conduct an investigation for reasons best known to them. They are unwilling to conduct an investigation. Those that are having doubts over, Senator Natasha Akpoti's allegations should urge for an investigation. They should call for an investigation so that they can put their minds to rest. If it's true, then we know the next step forward. If it's a lie, then we know what to do also. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.